Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Hi.
We are here, where are we, dear Julie?
In London.
We are in London, right in front of Buckingham Palace. And I have the honor to be here with my dear friend Julie, as I said. We met 4 years ago in France and we've been through so many adventures. And now we're sharing this special moment. So out of this exercise of sharing thoughts that we think can be useful for people, Julie has come with something to tell you. So, Julie, what would you like to share with us?
The major thing that I want to share with you today, I would say, is to be lucid in everything that we do, because it's very important to take a step back and to think about what we are doing, who we are, and why we are doing these things. And I think lucid is the word for today.
I think it's very common to have so many distractions in our environment and we don't get the time to take this step back.
Sure.
We have social media, we have our families, we have our friends. How would you advise people to take a step back and to reflect on what's going on so that we don't just get pulled by the life? Instead, we drive our life towards the place where we want it to be.
I would say that it's important to spend time with people, to talk with people, and to learn how they live, etc. Without or with less social media.
Yes.
Because we spend a lot of time every day on social media, and I think it's not the real life. So it's a bit easy to say that, but I think it's what I believe. And to speak with people, to exchange. I think that is the real life, and that's maybe the best way to be natural and to be lucid. Because when we are talking with people, we are lucid, and it's real life.
I think I totally agree with you, but I think at the same time, it has to be intentional, the level of connection with the other person, to make the questions that can enable that thinking process. Otherwise, we tend to stay in a very shallow environment where we cover just topics that might not help us. So we need to be intentional with asking those questions, with raising the point, raising our concerns, be vulnerable with the other person so that they can give us their opinion.
Couper montage.
Okay, je pense que c'est bon. Just to finish, I would like to cover another point that I think is very valuable from my perspective in your life. You have a deep connection with animals. And I think that is something that might be underrated in the environment. How does it help you to have this connection with animals?
Sure.
And what does it mean for you?
It means that I must be open-minded and to have other points of view, because I need to be on my animal's feet, if I can say. And I need to think another way, depending on my animals. And it very helps me when I think of other people, because I have to develop empathy. And empathy helps to create relations and to have friends and to understand other people.
I totally agree with that. I think animals can teach us a lot of things that we might forget easily because of the world we live in. The values, how can I put it? Just the pure love that an animal can show for you. Not being interested in anything else but yourself. And that reflects on empathy and how we can be empathic with people.
Completely. I totally agree with you. And, I need to be engaged and to give them love.
Yes, I totally agree.
And time and
Yes, love is the most for me, one of the most beautiful elements of the human experience. So to conclude, be lucid, meaning take a step back, reflect, talk to people, but be intentional about raising those questions, those points for us to have the views of the people that love us, that want the best for us, and at the same time, get away of the distractions so that you can think about that. And finally, connection with animals can show us, can remind us of the things that we might forget true love. And that is something we always need in our lives. Thank you very much, Julie, for being here, for reminding us this couple of lessons that can be useful, hopefully, for someone there. I usually finish the video. Sorry, Julie couldn't finish it because the video cut while recording it. But on her behalf, I will say that is it for today. See you tomorrow.